Arsenal Fan TV, DT, really disappointing today. Poor performance, fans arguing after the game. I even had a guy come up and have a little pop at me. Said I work for the club, right? Listen, it is a bit toxic at the moment.
Yeah.
With the fans, which I hate to see. I really, really hate to see. Because, listen, everybody's come all this distance. At the end of the day, not for Arsene Wenger, not for the, we come here for Arsenal. And, as a guy that I know you had banners out again today, what's your perspective on everything that's going on at the moment?
It's all created by Arsene Wenger and what's above him. It's as simple as that, Robbie. Look at what's going on from top to bottom. As far as I'm concerned, I think that he's fed up with the players and the players are fed up with him. That's the way that they look like they're playing now. I watched the first 10 minutes of the second half and Sunderland were dominating in that first 10 minutes of the second half. And I looked over at Wenger and he sat on his hands. And I'm just like, how do you get inspiration from that? If you need that bit of inspiration, we've talked about it before, when you look at Atletico, for instance, at Simeone, and the guy's running up and down the touchline and, you can't help but...
Infectious.
Yeah, it is. It's infectious. But you look at Wenger and he's poisonous. You know what I mean? And it's like, you wonder why.
You honestly feel that? You obviously think too with the players...
I really do. Because do they look like they're playing? What do they look like? That's been all season, Robbie. I can think of one performance where they stood out this season where I went, wow, and that was Man United. 1 in 38. Although, we've still got 3 left.
At home, that was.
Well, but, Man
United at home.
Yeah, but, Man United, for all we say that they ain't been that great this season, they're right on our coattails now, aren't they? How embarrassing is that? Spurs above us is embarrassing. Leicester's embarrassing. People go, oh, look at you, look how much money Man City have spent and what Liverpool are doing. And Liverpool in a semi-final of the Europa League. Man City in a semi-final of the Champions League. And Man United are in an FA Cup final. So I don't think they're really bothered about their league performances right now. I wished I was in one of their places. I wished I was at Wembley this weekend, not up here. It's fucking freezing and it took me ages to get here. So, yeah.
So obviously you're, as I said, I think you had a new banner out today.
Yeah.
And I saw placards, all kind of things today.
Yeah, the new banner wasn't mine, but that shows that it's not just me now. The memories banner, that's been about since 2011, and we've said that. And, when it's been brought out before, when it was at Brighton, and people want to assault people that are holding it and stuff like that, and then it was kept away for a while, and we come to a point now where we said, nah, you know what, if you want to get violent, if you want to go down that route with us, fine, but we're going to make a stand.
Listen, let me ask you this, right? If he stays at the club, what could he do? I know you're not going to be completely behind him because you've completely had enough, but what could he do in the summer that could then, when you come back in August, you say to yourself, all right, I'm going to give him another chance for the last year. I'm going to give you another chance because you've gone out and done whatever.
Nothing. He can spend 200 million. He's still in charge. His tactics are out of date. All right? So it doesn't matter. Last 3 years, Robbie, we've bought world-class players. Lexis, Ozil, Czech. We've gone backwards. You're telling me there's someone out there that couldn't get better out of this squad? Got a better squad than Leicester. I said it before, if Arsene Wenger was managing Leicester, would they be top of the league, nearly winning the Premiership right now? Behave. He's done good in his first 10 years. But it's 12 years now, Robbie, no league title. And we're going down and down and down. And you look at the problems with the fans now. I've been going 31 years. I've never seen a divide like this. My dad's been going since 49. He's seen some seriously shit times. And even he said, you've never seen a break like this. Never seen a break like this between the fans. It's toxic. And if Arsene Wenger was any kind of a man who loves this club as he tells everyone, he would turn around and say, I can't do it no more. I've got to walk away for the good of this club, for the good of the club, for the fans and everything else. I've got to walk away. But as I've told you, he's not the only problem. Stan Kroenke is a major problem. Because the problem is if Wenger goes, do they get another yes man in? That's one thing I do worry about. But I'm ready for the change. I'd rather a change to see where we go. You look, everyone says you'll end up like Man United. We was never on Man United's level anyway. We never won the Champions League. We never won over 10 Premier League titles. They had Sir Alex Ferguson. They'd just come from winning the title.
Could end up worse then?
It was always going to be difficult.
Could we not end up worse then?
No. The thing is, Robbie, it's always going to be difficult following on from Sir Alex. Simple as that. It doesn't matter who you was, it was going to be difficult. He'd won 13 league titles, I think, couple of Champions Leagues, different monster, right? Someone takes over from Arsene Wenger, what are they following on for? The first target is you've just got to get top 4. You haven't got to go and win the Premiership again because he hasn't just won it. You know, when Fergie left, the minimum Man United want was another Premier League title. So that's why there was such a drop. So stop all this rubbish about, be careful what you wish for. I don't wish for this. I don't wish to drive 5 hours and watch this shit. You know, I don't wish to see Tottenham above us and I've got to spend all summer listening to them waffle on. You know, I don't wish for Leicester to be in front of it. It's embarrassing, Robbie. Fair play to Leicester, but it's embarrassing. We're Arsenal Football Club and people are carrying on like we're some small mediocre club. And it's like, you know, and I've said it, if you still want Wenger in, then it's you that's got the agenda. Why do you want him in? Not you specifically, I'm saying to everyone out there, if you want him in, why? You tell me why. You tell me what has happened this season that's made you go, yeah, I still trust that man. I still want that man in. Because if you do...
Leave it in the comments below.
Yeah, leave it in the comments below. Leave it in the comments below, at me. Yeah, and at the end of the day, that... we want what's best for the club. Us that are protesting and saying we want him out, want what's best for the club. People sitting there. I had some guy tweet me earlier on and he goes about being up here today and everything else, and I bet you're looking forward to lose and everything. I'm like, shut up, you dickhead. Of course I don't want us to lose. And then he's like, last time I was in Sunderland, you couldn't get 3G network. I'm like, mate, there is 4G now, you know. We're not living, you're living in the fucking era of Arsene Wenger. Do you know what I mean? And it's like he's trying to say, because I've tweeted at the stadium, I'm not here. And I've got this massive agenda and I want us to lose and I don't... Fuck off. Right? I'm Arsenal through and through, and what I want is what's best for Arsenal Football Club. Remember, as one of the banners says, Arsenal FC, not Arsenal FC. We need a change. And all I want right now is for this season to end, Robbie. Just end. I don't care where we finish. I really don't. That's how I've got. Get Champions League football. Yeah, great. We'll go and get... You were there with me. We'll travel over to Zagreb and whatnot and get embarrassed by absolute shit. And then we get pulled apart by Barcelona. You know, and everyone talks about Barcelona. I see the people that were going to the home game against Barcelona and they weren't interested in going there to support Arsenal and to see us win. They were more interested to go there. Oh, look, we're going to get to see Messi. Or we're going to go and get to see Suarez and that. If that's your attitude, fuck off, because we don't need people like you. We want people that want to support the club through it all. So stop calling people like me and us that want Wenger out plastics. Because we're not. We want what's best for Arsenal Football Club. Get him out, please.
Hi, welcome on to my brand new channel called Man Like Robbie. You guys may know me from Arsenal Fan TV, but on this channel we're going to be talking all things football. And it's going to be real, unlike any other channel on YouTube. So subscribe right now to Man Like Robbie.